All right, what's up, y'all? We got another video. So today we're gonna be actually just doing like an audio type thing, audio book. I'm gonna be reading the script. I did add a couple more scenes. I took out one of the scenes I added. I'll get into that at the end of the video, but for now I just wanna actually just get into the script. I'm just do a straight read through. It's only 20 pages, so shouldn't take me too long. All right, so and go. All right, so today I'm gonna be reading Just for Tonight about Deontay Wilson. I need to see if I got dyslexia because I really almost said Wilson Deontay. All right, but let's get into it. I'll fix this camera. So the opening scene, we have Sizzler Snooze playing over a montage of Malik packing and driving back to his hometown. Interior hotel. Malik turns on a Malcolm X interview as he unpacks. He's then shortly interrupted by a knock on the door. It's his best friend Alex. Scene, interior. Malik and Alex are sitting in Malik's hotel room as Malik unpacks. Alex, man, you've been gone for 4 years. That's crazy. How long you in town for? Malik, you make it sound like a nigga did a bid. I was just in college. 2 days. What's the move? Alex, somebody having a game night kickback type thing. We could go to that. Malik, yeah, we could do that. Alex, I got to change first and grab some stuff. We could go back to my crib and just kick it, play the game or some shit. Interior, Alex house. Malik, man, it's good to be back in the city. I miss y'all boys for real. Alex, nah, that's facts, man. 4 years since we all been together. Malik, 4 years later and you still got that speaker in the car. Alex laughs. I'm gonna get the radio fixed, just chill. You know, I know you got a vibe lined up tonight though. Malik, nah, man, I'm chilling. Malik, Amani did text me though. Alex, Amani who? Amani from high school? What'd she say? Malik, she just said we should hang out or link before I leave town. What that sound like to you? Alex, hang out is like a group sesh or maybe something public, but link, that's more intimate. That's like a one-on-one type thing. Malik, that's what I thought, but she probably ain't mean nothing by it. Alex, bruh, she wants you. Shit, y'all want each other. Everybody could see that since high school. Malik, nah, we just friends. Alex, be real with me. Y'all ever mess around? Malik, nah, man, I wish though. Not even on nothing sexual at that, especially at that age, but just romance and getting to know each other. Our friendship is weird. I don't know a lot of facts about her. I can't tell you her favorite color or her favorite movie, but I know she covers her mouth when she laughs, and she mainly wears glasses because she's insecure about her nose. And she's had the most jobs and side hustles out of anybody I know. Alex, damn, bro, you got it bad for her. You at least got to tell her how you feel before you leave. Who knows when y'all gonna see each other again? Malik, she's somebody else's now. There's no point. Alex, where y'all relationship at now? I mean, she always trying to see you, so it might be a point. Malik, we was texting and calling a lot before I left, but you know it dialed down when she got in a relationship. We really just hit each other up every now and then. Alex, is she coming through the night? Malik, nah, I think she at work. Alex, so when y'all gonna link? Malik, I'll try to set it up sometime tomorrow. We'll see though. What's up with you though, bro? What you been on? Alex, ain't been on nothing. Absolutely nothing. Malik, y'all boys gotta come to Texas. Alex, I'm trying to for real, or Atlanta for sure. I just gotta get my money right first. Malik, nah, I feel that. What the women been on? Alex, I told you about the one girl I was talking to, right? The college girl. Man, we was getting serious, had been talking for like 5 months. Then right before she leave to go back home for summer break, she was like, I don't like long distance. Let's just take a break over the summer and come back, blah, blah, blah. Malik, how you feel about that? Alex, I don't know, man. I don't mind it. I don't mind it because it does make sense to me, but it's like, what you gonna be doing on that break? I know I'm gonna be fucking, but at least I'll admit it. You know, I feel like she gonna hide shit, you know? That's Malik. That's real though. She probably gonna tell you one real thing and everything else she gonna downplay it. Alex, exactly. So I don't know, man. We'll see. Malik, y'all still been talking though? Alex, nah, that's the thing, bro. It's barely been any contact since she left. Probably talk like twice a week, I swear. Malik, nah, that's kind of crazy. Someone you was talking to for 5 months consistently, now it's twice a week. Alex, I already know she getting fucked by other niggas. Malik laughs. Well, I ain't say all that now. Alex, forget her, man. I'm gonna find some shit tonight. Malik, who all you think gonna be there? Alex, I feel like it's gonna be on some high school reunion type thing, you know? Malik, yeah, same. You run into anybody from high school? Alex, nah, I ain't seen nobody for real. This gonna be my first time. Interior Malik Hotel. Alex, Last night was wow, man. I ain't seen Zendaya since before. I ain't seen Zanaya since before COVID. She glowed up for real, for real. Malik, man, what that way she put on got her looking right. Alex, what time your date with Imani? I'm trying to hoop. Malik, it ain't a date. We just chilling. Probably tonight though. She has some family stuff to do during the day. Alex, all right, bet I'm gonna come scoop. Malik, 10-4. Exterior basketball court. Malik, yo, bro, if you ain't busy later, you'll take me to get some food. Alex, yeah, I got you. I'm free after 10. Malik, all right, appreciate that. Just hit me up whenever. Interior hotel. Text thread. Imani, sorry I didn't text you. Things was crazy at my mom's house. Malik, oh, it's all good. You want to talk about it? You hungry? I'm headed to D-Rock's Diner on 20th. Imani, kind of just want to get my mind off it. I can meet you there. I'm about 10 minutes away. Interior car. Alice and Malik are in the car heading to the diner. Malik, she said she's gonna meet us there. Malik, she said she's gonna meet us there. She like 10 minutes away. Alex, she brought any friends? Malik looks at Alex and scrunches his face. About that, she said she don't mess with her roommates and all her friends taken. Alex, bruh, I just drop you off. It'd be awkward as hell if I'm third-wheeling. Malik, nah, bro, stay. It's just a friendly hangout, nothing serious. Alex, friendly hangout, yeah, all right. Y'all gonna be talking, I'm just sit there looking stupid. She wanna see you anyway, so I just said what's up and dip. The two arrive outside the diner waiting for Imani. Malik, you know something I've been thinking about a lot lately? Religion. Like, do you think you to be Christian without your parents or slavery? Then I feel like as I tap more into my culture and into my blackness and history, it strays me further from traditional religion because why my people? Like, why slavery? Why Jim Crow? Why segregation? Even the shit going on today, why? Then I think about people who pray to the ancestors and I'm like, but aren't they just regular people like I am today? I don't know, man, because it's like sometimes I'm deep in my faith, but other times I'm on the fence. Alex, I'll be honest, man, I don't know. It's a lot of questions we would never have the answers to, and a lot of it can just be blamed on free will of others. God didn't tell them to make us slaves or deny us jobs because of the color of our skin, you know? Malik, yeah, I feel you. Biggest thing I think about though is I was raised in a Christian household and taught that was right. There was someone raised in an Islamic household and taught that was right. There's somebody else raised on spirituality and taught that was right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, are they gonna go to hell for believing in what they was taught? Alex, I don't have the answer to that. That's a really good question, man. Damn, you got me thinking now. Malik, got to, man. That been on my mind hella. Oh, there she go right there. And Imani steps out of the car. Imani steps out of the darkly tinted car. Malik's eyes light up brighter than the stars in the sky, in the night sky. The Imani he saw 4 years ago had grew to become a woman with her own house, car, and career. But that's not what caught his eye. It was the way her long brown legs glistened under the moonlight, and how her dark brown eyes was no longer hidden by her glasses. Maybe what caught his eye was even in shorts and a sweater, she was still as beautiful as ever. But really, it was the pixie cut. It made her look like a beautiful, magical black fairy. Imani, hey Alex. Alex, what's up, Imani? How you been? Imani, I'm good. Alex laughs. Imani, hey Alex. Alex, what's up, Imani? How you been? Imani, I'm good. Alex laughs. All right, I'm gonna leave you two alone then. Imani, nah, you don't gotta go. Alex, nah, it's cool. I'm gonna go hang out with somebody else. Malik, all right, bro. I'll see you next time, dog. Alex, see you next time, my boy. The two dap up as Malik drives off. Imani, oh, I feel bad. Malik, nah, he good. He said he had some other stuff to do anyway. You ready to eat? Imani, you like this diner? It's nasty sometimes. Malik, put me on then. Imani, all right, come on, I'll show you. The two get into Imani's car. Malik, smells good in here. I like the interior. Imani, thank you. I'm glad you like it. So what's been going on with you? Malik, not much. Just started working, got my first place, so I gotta furnish that soon. What about you? Imani, so you stand up there? Malik, yeah, might as well. It's not a lot out here for me. Imani, that's true. Send me pictures when it's fully furnished. I want to see how it looks. Malik, I got you. What you been up to though? Imani, nothing much. Just started my new job. Malik, you always got a new job. Malik, you always got a new job. Where you work at now? How's school going? Imani, with school, I haven't registered for classes yet. I don't know if I want to go back. And I'm a receptionist at the eye clinic. Malik, nah, that's cool for sure. You ain't kidnapping me, is you? I ain't know they had a D-Rock diner all the way out here. Imani laughs. You'll be okay. Imani, you'll be okay. It ain't that far. 5 more minutes. The two pull into the diner. Malik holds the door open for Imani as they walk in. Waiter number one. You two could sit wherever you like. The two find an empty booth near the window. Imani, it's freezing in here. Malik, yeah, I thought it was just me. It's overly cold. We could go if you want to. Imani, where could we go? We could eat back at my hotel. Imani, it don't matter to me. Malik, yeah, Imani, it don't matter to me. Waiter, are you ready to order? The two look at each other, then look at the menu. Malik, yeah, I take the French toast, scrambled eggs, cheese, and hash browns. Waiter, drink. Let me get an orange juice. Thank you. Waiter, and for you, Imani, can I get Belgian waffles, turkey bacon, and eggs? I have an orange juice too. Waiter, that'll be right out. And I can take those menus from y'all. Malik, be your own person. Imani, what? Malik, you copying me with the OJ. If you want to be me, just say that. I understand. Imani, boy, don't nobody want to be you. I was going to get it anyway. You copy me. Malik, yeah, whatever. How you been, though? Like, for real. Like, your relationship, mental, all that. Imani, a deep breath. Been better recently, but with my boyfriend, he does been better recently, honestly. But with my boyfriend, he just doesn't have some of the characteristics I see in somebody I want to be my husband. Malik, I can understand that. Sometimes you got to teach him how to be a man. You know, it took me a minute. Well, I ain't gonna say a minute, but being a provider and actually leading, you know, I had to learn that. Imani, it's not even that. It's kind of that, but it's like sometimes he's just a bum. He don't be wanting to work. Every time I talk to him, he calling out of work. He don't got no motivation, no discipline, you know. Malik, oh shit, yeah, you can't do nothing about that. As a man and really a person in general, you gotta have motivation. Just means you want more in life. Imani, exactly, but he don't understand that. Malik, yeah, I can't help you with that. Imani, what about you? How's your girlfriend? Malik laughs. Malik, she's not my girlfriend. We're just kicking it right now. Imani, kicking it. Why don't you date her? Malik, I didn't say I wouldn't date her. I just don't think I can. You know, I don't really feel like being in a relationship. I don't really feel like being in a relationship, you know, and I'm not even trying to be outside or nothing like that. I just want to be to myself. A relationship requires too much emotional energy. No, a relationship requires a lot of emotional energy. And Imani, that's very true. Sometimes it requires too much, but at least you know what you want. Malik, yeah, it's kind of like you said. She just don't got some of the characteristics I look at somebody I want to date. Imani, like what? Malik, she don't ever think she's wrong. And she won't ever be like, oh, I understand your point of view, but blah, blah, blah. She just like has to already be right. Or if she wrong, she gonna think I'm calling her out. And it's like, it's just draining, you know? Then she gets mad that I'm not affectionate or something, but you don't even make me want to be affectionate, you know? I don't believe in happy wife, happy life. Either we both gonna be happy or we both gonna be single. Imani, damn, yeah, that is a lot. I do think women can be like that sometimes, like the lack of accountability, but it's because we're not used to being told we wrong. Dudes bite their tongue a lot, so what are we gonna do? Dudes bite their tongue a lot, so what are you gonna do? Malik, yeah, sometimes Malik, sometimes, yeah, we got to though. Sometimes women get upset at you for being upset. Now you gotta fix it. I think I'm gonna end it when I get back to town. Imani, so what you saying? Ain't no good women out there? Malik looks some money in her eyes. Malik, there's a few, but they either taken or I can't find them. Imani, you barely touched your food. Malik, yeah, I'm not as hungry as I thought I was. I just saved it for breakfast. You've been eating this whole time and barely made a dent. Imani, yeah, I eat slow, not too much. Malik, can we get the check, please? Waiter, here you go. Malik pulls his wallet out of his pocket. Imani, you paying for the both of us? Malik, yeah, I got it. Imani smiles, thank you. Malik, where you want to go to now? You want to go somewhere else or you want to drop me off or... Oh, Imani, where you want to go to now? You want to go somewhere else or you want me to drop you off or like what? Malik, now we could go somewhere and just keep hanging. Anything chill around here where we could just, you know, talk and stuff. Imani, I don't know. I be in the house. You tell me. Malik, how I'm going to tell you? I ain't been out here in 4 years. We could head to my hotel then. Malik, can I connect to the aux? Yeah, Imani, yeah. R&B filled the car. Malik, you run into anybody from high school? Imani, nah, not really. I told you I'd be in the house. Malik, so you just go to work and go home then. Imani, yep. Malik, I feel that. Imani, what about you? Since I've been in town, nah, just catching up with some of the guys. Imani, none of your little girlfriends from high school want to see you? Malik, they might. Nah, I'm playing. I haven't talked to none of them since high school. Imani, which way I go? Malik, turn right. The entrance should be right over there. Imani pulls into the parking lot, turns the car off, parks and turn the car off. Imani, Can I read some of your poetry? Malik, that was so random. Yeah, here. Imani, it's always been for you. Amani, it's always been you for me. In another life, I wonder what we could be. Been friends since we met, but something I need to get off my chest. Tell me you feel the same. Tell me I didn't make this up. You've been by my side every breakup, and I for yours. I'll be yours, but that's something I wouldn't do. Couldn't live with myself if I hurt you. Couldn't live with myself if I was to lose you. So I'd be your friend. So I'll just be your friend for now, and that's good enough for me. But when I dream at night, it's the other life I will see, because it's always been you for me. Amani turns and looks at Malik. Amani, your mind is beautiful. You know, I love the way you think. I can't believe you wrote this. Like, think about that. You wrote this. That came from your heart, your mind, your soul. I love reading your work. It's like a walk into your mind. Thank you for sharing. Malik, you really think it's good? I love the way you see me. Oh, Malik, you really think it's that good? I love the way you see me. Imani, it really was that good. It'd be a crime not to. Malik, do you want to go outside? It's kind of hot out here. Imani, yeah, let's go. Two walk into Malik's room. Malik, my bad, it's a little messy in here. Imani, it's fine. Imani lays in the bed and gets under the cover. Malik, getting under the cover, getting comfy under the covers is crazy. Imani, you want me to get up? Nah, you're good. It's just funny. Malik sits on the other side of the bed. Malik, I like this outfit. Malik, Imani, I like this outfit. Malik, I appreciate it. Did the style get better since high school? Imani, yeah, it definitely did. Malik, so I got taller, my style got better. Did I glow up too? Imani, nah, I ain't say all that. Nah, don't be feeling yourself a little bit though. Malik, just a little bit. Imani, maybe a lot. Softly as she looks into his eyes. Malik, anything you want to watch? Imani, it doesn't matter to me. Malik, comedy, romance, action. Imani, I don't know. Malik, you're so indecisive. Imani, I am. You're supposed to make the decisions. Malik, we could watch this then. It's funny. Malik, when did you cut your hair? Imani, probably 6 months ago. You like it? Malik, yeah, that's my favorite hairstyle on black women. Imani, you lying. Imani, you lying. You really like the pixie cut? What's your favorite hairstyles? Malik, in no order. Natural. I don't care if it's a bun, fro, ponytail, whatever. Locks, pixie cut, straight backs, and really any type of braids. Imani, you like those for real? So she got one of those. You overly going? See why, Malik? See why I gotta be overly going? You just want me to be. You just want me to be going. As he laughs, Imani. As he laughs, Imani laughs. I was just asking. I can't ask a what? I was just asking. I can't ask a question, and I might. Malik, can I touch your hair? Imani, yeah. Malik runs his fingers through her hair. Malik, your hair is soft. You lied to me. Imani, that feels good. What I lie about? Malik, you said it wasn't done. I like it. You look good. Imani, you like it for real? Malik, yeah, you look real good. I need to get my braids redone. Imani, can I feel? Malik, yeah. Imani, they feel good. Smell good too. Malik, yeah. Thank you. I really got to get my mustache right though. Imani, they say eating booty make your mustache grow. Malik, nobody has ever said that. Like, who said that? Imani starts laughing. Yes, I forgot who said it. Just trust me. Malik laughs. Nah, I don't trust you. You just be making stuff up. You probably the one made that up and spread the rumor so your boyfriend do that to you. Imani, I ain't into all that unless I'm a little drunk and it's late at night. Malik, let's go get some drinks then. Imani, what's open? Malik, see, that was a test. You supposed to say no. Imani laughs. Yeah, I was testing you too. Montage of the two talking and laughing to pass time. Malik, you cold? Imani, yeah, why? Oh, you wrapped up in that blanket. I'll turn the AC off. Imani, I told you I need to gain weight. You need to give me some meal prep. Malik, yeah, I'll make you a menu. Imani, you mind if I use the restroom? Malik, yeah, go ahead. Imani walks out of the bathroom. Malik, how do girls fit anything in them little pockets? Imani, that's why we got purses. The pocket's deep in the back though. Imani, that's why we got purses. The pocket's in the back deep though. Malik, let me see. Imani turns around and Malik slowly slides his hand in her back pocket. Imani turns around and Malik slowly slides his hand in her back pocket. Malik, oh yeah, these are a little deeper, I guess. Imani, not you copping the feel. Malik, my bad. It's all there though. You gain weight, they're gonna be on your body bad. Imani, it's heavy. As she laughs, Malik, like the sun. Imani sits back into the bed. Imani, let me sit up so I don't fall asleep. Malik, you tired? A little bit. It's just I'm comfortable. It's late. Got some background noise. And I'm warm. Malik, yeah, that's the perfect recipe to go to sleep. Amani, exactly. Amani leans forward, and as she leans, her shirt rises. Malik gently starts to rub her back and her spine, switching between under and over her shirt. Malik, so what you want to do? Uh, Amani looks at him. Amani, what you mean? Malik, like, did you want to go before it get too late? Or, Amani, it don't matter to me. Malik, I'll turn on another movie. Actually, you could pick this time. I'm a pack. Amani, what you got to pack? Malik, all these clothes and shoes. Amani, yeah, you should put the shoes in that bag so they don't touch the clothes. Malik, yeah, that's smart. Dang, not helping me is crazy though. This gonna help you wake up. Amani, I just gave you an idea. What else you want me to do? Malik, can you fold these clothes and put them in the bag? I ain't wear these. Amani, this shirt look like my size. See, I gotta watch you. Don't be trying to steal my clothes. I know you want to beat me. Amani, you won't miss it. Malik, you just trying to give me another reason to come back down here. Amani, is that so? Malik, I think it is. He turns around from across the room to look at Amani, who's already looking at him. The two share eye contact and smile. Malik, what you thinking? Amani puts her head down and smile. Amani, I ain't say nothing. Malik, that's the problem. You mind if I take my shirt off? It's kind of hot. Amani, yeah, go ahead. It's your room. Malik takes off his shirt and reveals his broad shoulders, six-pack, and strong chest. Amani realizes the 5'3" chubby kid from high school turned into a man she couldn't keep her eyes off of. Malik, what? Amani, what? Amani blushes, what? Malik, you keep looking at me, what you thinking? Amani, oh, you think I'm thinking something? Malik, because I know you. Tell me. Amani, nothing. You be in the gym? Malik, yeah, a little. Amani, I can tell. A lot different from high school. Malik smiles. Damn, it's already 4 a.m. Amani, you need to go to sleep. You got to drive home tomorrow. Malik, I'll be okay. You need to go to sleep. Amani, why me? Malik, you already said you're tired. Imani, I am. If I lay on my right side, I'm going to go straight to sleep. That's why I'm sitting up. Malik, you started making your clothes yet? Nah, I don't know if I want to, Imani, nah, I don't know if I want to sell boy clothes or girls clothes. Malik, do girls. Imani, I did girls in high school and nobody brought nothing. Malik, damn, that's green. I thought girls support girls. Imani, they ain't support me. Malik starts laughing. Malik, I ain't mean to laugh. It's just the way you said it was funny. Imani, nah, I see how it is. Malik, if you do make boy clothes, send me some and I'll model for you. Imani, you know how to model? Malik, I do a little bit of everything. I'm a Renaissance man. Montage of them talking and laughing to pass time. Malik yawns. Imani, you tired? Malik, getting there. Imani, let me know when you want to leave. Malik, it's up to you. If you wanted to drive home, or Malik, it's up to you. If you wanted to drive home, I want to make sure you ain't too tired. Imani, I'm getting there. Malik, I'll walk you out. I don't want to hold you up. Imani, you're not holding me up. Malik, can I get a hug before you go? The two get out of bed and stand face to face to each other. The two get out of bed and stand face to face to each other. They wrap their arms around one another. She glides her arms around his back and his shoulders. He traces her spine with the tip of his finger. The two pull apart and look at each other. Malik, you smell good. Imani blushes. Tell me what you're thinking. Why you always think I'm thinking something? Malik, I could just tell. Tell me. Imani, well, Malik, I can just tell. Tell me. Imani, well, it's intense. I feel an attraction towards you, a real attraction. Malik, the feeling's definitely mutual. I'm attracted to you too. Why you never said anything? Imani, you left to Texas. I figure there's no point. Why didn't you say anything? Malik, I wanted to in high school, but it became our friends vibe, so I just thought that's what we're meant to be, good friends. Imani, you wanted me since high school? Malik, it's always been you for me. Fate just never been on our side. Imani, so what do we do now? Malik, in general or tonight? Imani, both. Imani, you wanted me since high school? Malik, it's always been you for me. Fate just never been on our side. Imani, so what do we do now? Malik, in general or tonight? Imani, both. Malik, they ain't stay the same. I'm not gonna be back in town till who knows when, and long distance never worked. Plus, you somebody else's, so everything tonight is in the past. We go back to our regular lives. I waited for this moment since high school, and it's over before it started. So for tonight, can it just be our night? Imani, yes, it can be. Malik walked closer to Imani. Their chests into their chest to chest, breathing each other's air. Malik, can can I kiss you? Imani, yes. He leans in for the kiss and she meets him. The two share a long overdue kiss, slow and passionate. Malik wants to savor this moment as much as he could. In this moment, though, he felt more pain than happiness. He finally got what he wanted, but in reality, he didn't. He got a spoonful of cake. He didn't want a fleeting moment with Imani. He wanted a lifetime. The life he dreamed, the life he would daydream about in the back of class when she walked in. He pulls away from her to look her in the eyes as he continues to rub her spine and run his fingers through her hair. The two speak softly, as almost if they were whispering. The two speak softly, as almost if they're whispering. Malik, you're beautiful and you have the perfect eyes. Imani, thank you, as she blushes. Malik, what's your favorite color? Imani, pink. Malik, I can see that. You look like a Barbie girl. Imani, what's your favorite color? Malik, brown, like your skin, the perfect shade of brown. Imani, your skin is so small. Your skin is so soft and smooth. Malik, thank you. I wish I could do this all day. I'm gonna miss you a lot. Imani, you say a lot of nice things. Malik, because I mean them. Imani, is that so? Malik, I won't lie to you. Imani, you tell me everything? Malik, you know I do. I want to hear your opinion on everything, even the smallest stuff. Imani, I love talking to you. I love when you look me in the eyes and read poetry to me. Malik, you say a lot of nice things. Imani, because I mean it. The two pull apart. Imani turns around and looks blankly at the wall. How do I go back after this? Every time I eat at that diner, I think of you. Every time I see this movie, I think of you. Every time I drive down the street, I wear the shirt, these jeans, the hairstyle, the perfume, the necklace, it's all going to be you. Malik, I don't have the answers to that. And it's crazy because I have all the answers. Imani laughs. Are you doing a DJ Khaled impersonation? Malik, was it good? Imani, no. Malik, but seriously, I don't know. I wish we could live in this bubble forever. Or you move to Texas with me. At least we'll have this memory of tonight, though. Imani, teary-eyed. That's not enough. Malik grabs Imani's hand. Malik, I love you since I met you. Just as a person, like, you've always been there for me. How do we move forward without losing each other? Imani, that's not something you have to worry about. You can never lose me. Imani walks to grab the door handle. Imani walks to the door and grabs the handle. Imani walks to the door and grabs the handle. Imani, Malik, yeah. Imani, can you make me a promise? Malik, anything. Imani, write about me. Write about us, about our night. Make a part 1, 2, 3, I don't care how many. But don't let the love we were supposed to have die. Malik, I promise. Imani, can I have one last hug? The two embrace each other tight, neither one to let go. Before Imani walks out the door, she turns around to look at Malik. They look at each other, lingering in the moment, not knowing when they'll cross paths again. Interior classroom flashback. Young Imani. Hey class, my name is Imani, and I like to watch movies. Young Malik stares at the stranger in disbelief, not knowing what he's feeling, but he knew he wanted to know her. Young Malik, hey, do you want to be partners? Young Imani voiceover. He's short, but he's kind of cute. Teacher, every time I walk by you two, you're laughing. Young Malik, nah, we working, trust me. It's just the schoolwork is so fun. It's just making us happy. Young Imani voiceover. He's so stupid, as she laughs. Young Malik voiceover. I love her laugh. Interior hotel, present day. Imani mouths. Interior hotel, present day. Imani mouths, I love you. Malik mouths, I love you too. As the door closes and Imani walks out, tears roll down to both of their eyes. Is this all their love was destined to be? A short-lived night, fleeting as it arrived, filled with as much happiness as sorrow? It wasn't. Their love was strong. It stretched for years, and it didn't break. Even through other relationships, no contact, and life problems, their love didn't die. Even when neglected and underwater, it flourished. Everything led them to this moment. This wasn't the end of their story. The end. All right, y'all. So that was the end of the audiobook, or I just say the script read. That's what I'm gonna call this, the script read. So the scenes I added. So I added that intro scene, the opening scene with the montage with SZA and him packing and driving. That was the scene I added from the original script. I just added that probably like 2 days ago, I think. Then another scene I added was him unpacking and watching the Malcolm X interview. And that kind of, I didn't even realize it now until I'm talking about it. Literally in this moment, I didn't realize the connection. But him listening to the Malcolm X, then him later when he was talking about religion, was talking about like how as he get more in depth with like just blackness and his history and stuff like that, he like pulls further away from traditional religion just because he's like, why my people? So it's kind of like, I ain't gonna say on brand because Malcolm X was part of the, I want to say Nation of Islam. I really hope I'm saying the right stuff. But I know Malcolm X was religious. So I'm not going to say that's on brand for somebody that's listening to Malcolm X, but that's kind of go hand in hand. You get what I'm saying? So I'm kind of glad I put that in there and that it just coincidentally made that connection. That's pretty cool. But another scene I added was these flashbacks at the end of the film, because in my first creating Yap, when I was reading through the script, like briefly reading through it, at the end, all I had was like them hugging at the final part, squeezing each other, not wanting to let go, them lingering, looking at each other, then walking out. That's all I had. And then me talking about like how their love was strong, this and that. But then I added the flashbacks of the young them when they first met, their first interactions with each other, like in a little glimpse of their friendship, like, you know, the teacher's like, y'all always laughing. And he's like, you know, I love her laugh. And she's like, oh, he's so stupid. Like, you know, as she laughs, like she laughs at everything he says, he's so funny to her and stuff like that. Then I also added them crying at the end. And at first I was just gonna do, oh, and I added them saying I love you at the end too. That was something I wanted to add because he said it early in the film, but he said it in a way of like, he was saying I love you as a person. Like he wasn't saying romantically, but in the end, you know, he just, well, she said it first. Yeah, she said it first. Then he said it back. But, you know, that was just something I figured was the right thing to add. You know, obviously they love each other. They got deep love for each other, you know. So I figured the perfect end of the night was to finish it off with that. Then the other thing I added was I added this really graphic sex scene, but I deleted it. And it's because, like, I haven't written any sex scenes besides this one that I took out. But I don't know, bro. I just feel uncomfortable writing sex scenes in these films because, like, I don't know. For me, it's just like even when I watch sex scenes on TV, I low-key look away. I don't know why. I just like, I don't, like, I wrote it and it was like fun to write and it was fun to like, okay, I'm not on no freakiness, you feel me? But it's like, it was just fun to write, you get what I'm saying? But it was fun because it's my first time doing it. But when I was writing the sex scene, it was like really good because I wrote it two different ways. So I wrote one where they went all the way and actually had sex. Then right after they had sex, the scene that followed was, how do I go back after this? So then the second way I wrote it was, they started, but then he stops and he's like, no, we can't do this. Like once we cross this boundary, our friendship will never be the same. And like, we like blah, 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 blah. Then she's like, no, how do I go back after this type thing? So, but then I was just like, you know, I didn't want them to go all the way. You know, I never really wanted them to go all the way, but I just wrote it to see how it would like come about. But then on the second end, when I was writing the other part where they don't all go all the way, I was like, when I was writing it, I was like, I couldn't really make sense of what I wanted Malik to say as far as like him saying like, oh, I didn't really know how I wanted to word him saying like, we shouldn't be doing this basically, you know, because his issue wasn't, oh, you need to be loyal to a boyfriend, but it's more so like, this isn't fair to us and our connection because it's going to be too hard on us once we have sex to like depart from each other. You know what I'm saying? That's what what I wanted him to feel, but I just really didn't know how to word it type thing. So that was a scene I decided to take out. Then a big reason I decided to take it out is because I feel like having sex really took their relationship to another level that I didn't want to. And I wanted them to always have that what if factor, like what if we was able, like, and you know, sex is a big deal, and I didn't want them to have like I just wanted to keep that like all we was able to have was a kiss and confess our feelings. Like I wanted it to be strong and emotional and passionate without having to have sex. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like once they had sex, it's like kind of takes away from that what if. It takes away from that, like, you know, because it's like y'all done did everything now except for a date. Y'all done, you know, went on a date, kissed, hung out all night. Y'all just ain't in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it leaves more like stuff we haven't done. You like, you know, and I feel like the kiss was perfect because it's like they haven't ever kissed before, obviously. So it's like the kiss is like a great foundation, you know. I ain't want them to have their first big kiss and have sex in the same night. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be different. This was like a part two. And speaking of part two, I think I am going to write a part two. So, okay, that's the end of the script read and the end of all the scenes I had, blah, blah, blah. Now, everything I'm finna talk about up until this point is part two. So I'm gonna cut this, then I'm gonna start re-recording. So it should be a transition, hopefully. Okay, so part two. So part two for me will look like 2-3 years later, she's in Texas for something. Like maybe work took her to Texas or whatever. I'm saying, I want to say work so it's more permanent, but 2-3 years later, she's in work for she's in Texas for work. And over these 2-3 years span, they haven't really talked much since that night. So I'll probably have it as that first year following that night, they talked, you know, as much as they could, this and that. Then maybe the feelings was just too much. And it's like, all right, let's take a step back, let these feelings die down, then come back and so we can have the friendship. And they just never really got back. You know what I'm saying? So she comes to Texas, he doesn't know, and he runs into her somewhere. And then that kind of sparks the, like, oh, like they catch up again. I wouldn't give them another night like this where they up all night talking and whatever. But I would give them like a nice little catch up night, like maybe a dinner or something like that. So now I didn't know if I wanted her to come to Texas single or still with the same guy. So if she with the same guy in the film, that'd be 4 years they've been together, right? So I ain't know. So I was either gonna have her be with the same guy, but it's long distance, and he's still back where they live at, and she's just out here living here, and they, you know, doing the long distance. Or I was gonna have it where she comes out, she's single, and they finally date. You know what I'm saying? Now, the way the relationship goes, I didn't know how I wanted it to go. So I didn't know. I hate happy endings a lot of times. I feel like it's just, you know, I just don't like the happy endings. So I didn't know if I wanted them. But all right, here's my dilemma. I don't like happy endings, but I do want to write a love story that's just pure, like a great love story, lovey-dovey, cliche, you know, a cheesy, just something where it's like just nothing toxic going on. It's just like the love is beautiful. I want to write something like that, but not for this film. So what I really want to do is I want them to get together and start dating, and like their relationship is so beautiful. Then they get into an argument, and now getting into an argument is so, as a friendship and as a relationship is so different, because it's, y'all gonna argue about different stuff obviously, but the emotional aspect of it is really different. So I wanted them to get into their like first real big relationship argument. Then I wanted them to have kind of like a what is it called, about last night type argument, where she's like, well, I'm not gonna get into that because that's a lot to explain, but I want them to have an argument where he's like, they get into an argument, and she basically like, you know, we should have never been dating in the first place. Like, I don't know why did you talk me into this, blah, blah, blah. Basically saying like, they should have, like, I want her to basically say something like, they should have never dated, and he's the reason they dating because he like pushed it on her or something like that. I wanted her to say something along those lines. Then I want him to say like, yeah, it's a reason fate never been on our side. It's just never been meant to be. Boom. Like, I want a huge fight. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if I want them to come back from it, or I don't know if I want that to be like the end of their story and they just never talk again, you know? Maybe I do like at the end of the story, it's like 10 years. Yeah, I don't know that if I want that to be the end of their story. Like, I do want to give them a happy ending because I feel like that'd be the right thing to do just for these characters. Like, I can't let my own personal stuff I like to see as a viewer get in the way, because I feel like regular viewers like to see happy endings. So I'll probably give them a happy ending, but I do want them to at least get into a big fight and see how, and just kind of work out how it would develop. If I do a part two, I probably would start it soon while I got this fresh in my brain, while I could still feed off the energy of this film, and also it'll also be my first part too. And I'll probably keep it really short, probably like, this is 20 pages, so I'll probably go 20 pages again. Nothing, especially with this film, because of the bulk of it is going to be probably them in a relationship, because I don't want, because this film kind of sets up the like, okay, we've been in love and all these years and this and that and like blah, blah, blah. And we have been able to and this and that. So it's like, I don't want the second film to be the same exact thing. Like maybe at the start of it, like maybe the start of it, she's still in a relationship, but she breaks up with him because of the long distance or something like that. Then, you know, that's when he finally, he's single, she's single, both in the same place. And it's like, okay, nothing's stopping us, nothing stopping us this time, you know? So maybe I'll do something like that. But honestly, with this film, I'm probably gonna fix all the grammar on it, fix the spelling. I got a lot of typos in it because I was typing it on my phone and typing it. So I type it on my phone, copy and paste, put it into the actual script. So it's like I really need to fix some of the writing and stuff in this. But with this film, I'm done. I'll probably take a break from writing for at least a couple days. But yeah, that's it. That's the end of this video. So honestly, thank you for watching. The next video I do, I deleted it on accident because I thought, well, I got my second film in store. So I finished my first film, everything is all right. Second film, I got Father Time. I haven't finished that one yet. This is my third film. This is just for tonight. I finished this one. So my second film, I'm probably gonna do my next create and yap about that film, and I kind of, you know, explain that film, inspiration, motivations, and talk about the script, the characters, whatever. I'm gonna do another video because I want to talk about the storyboard, but I want to show people the storyboard. So yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick.